We are plating grace with a Holy Land inspired meal, falafels. I lead a lot of trips, especially to the Holy Land in Jordan. I've got one coming up this June, so please join me. All you have to do is find me at fatherleofeeds.com, because there we experience amazing food, including these falafels, which, by the way, a lot of the Arabic Christians would eat this instead of meatballs, especially on Fridays during Lent, and that's what we're gonna do. There's a little stand that I used to go to quite a bit when I was there for a while, and I gotta tell you, this guy knew how to make some falafels, so I'm gonna try to replicate his recipes. Falafels are basically a chickpea fritter, and so we're gonna add some beautiful aromas, just Middle Eastern inspired dishes. I also had falafels when I visited Mother Teresa and her sisters, the Missionaries of Charity in India. You know who they are. They're the women who had the white sari as well as a blue stripe, inspired by Saint Teresa of Calcutta. And she is amazing as a saint because she and her community profess not only faith, hope, and love, they also profess charity, and they do it so joyfully. So I've got my oil that's getting hot right now, and I've tested that out. I'm gonna add to this just a little bit of some onions, and then I'm also going to break out, add some garlic and some delicious seasoning, such as some turmeric, garlic powder, and some cumin. So it's gonna be awesome. So I've got all of my ingredients all mixed up, and I also put in some baking powder and some baking soda to just kind of bind it all together, and then just to kind of help build some extra flavor and to create a beautiful texture, a little bit of olive oil as well. And so now what we're gonna do is just pulse this all up and then eventually fry it. And guess what? I'm gonna use the little fritter maker that they gave me in the Holy Land, but if you don't have one of these, you can also use an ice cream scoop as well. One or the other. It's going in the hot oil next. So now that I've got my oil heated up and I've got my fritters in place, I'm just basically going to use this little thing which will be able to eject it right into there, and it just creates a beautiful little fry. I'm gonna fry as many of these up as I can. They're like little meatballs really, but no meat. So Lent approved and delicious. So I've got my falafels all fried up. I'm just putting them on a paper towel just to catch the grease, and while these cool off a little bit, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make myself a little tzatziki inspired sauce similar to what I had. It's got some cucumbers, a little bit of sour cream. I'm gonna use some tahini paste, which is sesame seed ground all up. Add to it some lemon as well as some parsley. I'm gonna make myself a little falafel sandwich. It's gonna be awesome. And this is gonna be paired beautifully with a little pita, and you got yourself a nice little falafel bite-sized sandwich, which will certainly bring me back to my experiences of the Holy Land and working with the Missionaries of Charity. And I'd really recommend that in this season of giving, especially the Missionaries of Charity, you might want to get involved in their organization. You can definitely help the poorest of the poor, and even though you might not have money, you can give a smile. And Mother Teresa was known for saying, "We shall never know the good that can happen with a smile." And these little bite-sized nuggets of goodness will certainly put a smile on your face in this Lenten season.